my beautiful gods and goddesses. Welcome to the Luna Priestess. If this is your first time clicking on my channel, bienvenidos a la Luna Priestess. Today we are going to be doing general readings for your love messages. Today I'm going to be doing my lovely Taurus, my lovely beautiful earth sign of Taurus, which their planet is Venus, which is love and pleasure. Today the moon is currently in Capricorn. It is ambitious, focused, and practical. Today the moon is actually a waxing crescent moon. This means it's growing in light, illuminates intentions, and actually makes you very intuitive. So set your intentions. So I've already blessed and saged these beautiful cards for your love messages. So my lovely Taurus, we only allow good energies in these readings. We only allow good learning messages in these readings and the Holy Spirit in these readings. Okay, let's get into your messages, my lovely Taurus. Remember that, wow, that's funny. My printer just went off and I didn't even touch it. Oh, funny. Remember that these readings are only general readings. And if there's something that you did not like in these messages, you have the power to shift these energies at any time. Because again, these messages are free will. So what are the messages for my lovely Taurus? What are the messages? What are their love messages for my lovely Taurus? These could be messages of partnership love, self-love, or somebody new coming into your life also. What are the messages that they need to know for the month of December? What are the messages my lovely Taurus needs to know? What are the messages? What are the messages my lovely Taurus needs to know for the month of December? What are the messages for my lovely Taurus? Their love messages. What are their love messages? What are the messages my lovely Taurus needs to know? What are the messages? What are the messages my lovely Taurus needs to know? So we have new beginnings. So I'm going to read these oracles at the end. We have the color black. We have the color sapphire. We have how teachable are you? We have victim consciousness. We have create your boundaries. We have take positive action. We have retreat. We have love yourself first. We have the wise one. And we have the 6 of coins, but in reverse. So when the Six of Coins are in reverse, you can have a little bit of worry for the month of December. And what I'm getting, this is more of like family, that there could be a little bit concerns with family. This is what I'm getting. But then this can also be just, you're just concerns of what's going to be happening in the future for your life that you have. You're just sitting there and you're actually just thinking about what is going to happen in your future for the new year is what I'm getting for you, my lovely Taurus. We have the Wise One, and when we have the card of the Wise One, it's really telling you to really reflect within yourself and to really be wise with the decisions that you're making. And I think that's why we pulled this card, that you're the Six of Coins, which is backwards, that you're really thinking, you're really focusing on what's going to be happening in the coming year for you. You're really just setting your intentions. You're really just going within yourself, and you're just trying to reflect to see what changes you need to make for yourself. And you want to really go on the right path is what I'm getting for you. In your love, this could be somebody that's in a partnership, or even somebody that's coming into your life, that you really need to love yourself first. And I think you're really getting to know this as well, that your self-respect makes you the more romantically and attractive, because a person is very drawn to somebody that really sets their boundaries and really respects themselves and doesn't let anyone mistreat them. And when they're mistreating them, they say, hey, stop, these are my boundaries, and this is something that I really don't feel that I want to do, or I want to, or if you see that your partner is giving you some red lights when there's something that you just don't agree the same, or something that they're doing, or how their personality is, or their beliefs, it's really making you open up to really talk about it, especially if this is a new relationship coming in, or even if this is a pre-existing relationship, that you're really talking about the things that are bothering you, the things that you want to change in the relationship. And then for those of you that are in a relationship, you really need to retreat and really get to know your partner again. Really get to know where you guys are going to be heading on the new year. What is it that what your union, what is it that you guys want to accomplish together? And to really disconnect from everything that's going on in this world, like from your work and all of the other people, but just really getting to know your partner again for the people that are in a relationship. Take positive action. This is again coming forth. I feel like I'm reading your new year as well. That you really just need to take action and do the things that you have setting to the side, that you haven't put to a priority, but it's a priority to you, my lovely Taurus, that you just been putting aside and saying, no, I'll take care of that later. You need to do that now for yourself, because this is self-love. The things that you do for yourself first, it actually makes you more attracted to the person. The people that are single and trying to bring in their soulmate and their true person, you're more attractive when you set your goals for you, and the person sees that you put yourself first and you set your priorities and goals that you want in life, and you're not pushing those to the side to make room for them, because somebody really likes somebody that really knows what they want in life, knows what they want to go for, not somebody that's always trying to accommodate the other person instead of accommodating themselves. It's a union. It's like two people have to do 100 and 100, not 10% and 90. Create your boundaries. Again, what we're getting is a person will find you way more attractive if you're able to set your boundaries and not to be afraid to voice to really voice. And this is saying that you need to respect yourself when it comes to this. If you could see these beautiful cards, it's your own reflection that you have to set your boundaries. So you do self-respect for yourself, because we have two messages here for self-respect. And also the wise one is also saying for you to self-respect yourself. To not let a person or a new partner that's coming in, just because you're attracted to them, and your pheromones and your hormones are all going crazy because you're feeling like this. Your hormones and emotions are going up because you're feeling good, because you're there with you. But remember, everybody feels that way when they get a good hug or they've been intimate with someone. Their pheromones go crazy. This is a norm. This is a norm for everyone, because you're going to get a high, but then you're going to go back down. And when you go back down, you're going to start feeling a victim of consciousness, because say that other person pulls back a little bit and lays back a little bit, or leans back, and puts themselves as a priority, you're going to say, hey, you start feeling a victim of consciousness because they're not really paying that much attention to you. But you have to set your goals and your intentions that are priorities to you, so you don't feel that way. Hey, they're just, they're busy. They have to do things. They could be going to school, or they can have work projects that they need to do, or they're tired. Everybody has everyday life that things come in and they can't always call you or text you right on the spot. So, and then how teachable are you? How teachable are you is that, again, putting yourself first. This is a hard learning, is that learning how to love yourself, learning how to respect yourself, and just keeping those boundaries for yourself. This is how teachable are you, that you are putting yourself first. Because if you can see this picture, that they're really just looking, and they're looking at their desires. If you can see that she plays the violin, and that's something that she really likes to do, this feminine energy. But she's like setting it off to the side because she's putting other things more on priority. But this is her priority because this is her self-worth, and this is something that she enjoys to do. But a new person comes into her life, or a masculine energy as well, and then they make that person on a pedestal, and then they wonder why they kind of pull back and lay back and are not that into them anymore. And then we have the color of sapphire. Regenerate your body. Regenerate your body. Do things that really make you feel good. And then we have a lot of blue in this card. You really need to open up your throat chakra and say what you feel. Don't keep it bottled up, because Taurus, we are ruled by our throat chakra. And when we don't say what we feel, that really bottles up in us, and it creates a lot of stress. And it can create a lot of health issues, and then you can get more sick because you're not really saying what you feel and what you need to say. This is what you need to do. Regenerate your body. Exercise. Take time for yourself. Treat your body as like you do your car when it needs to get its oil change, when it needs to get washed, when you need to put gas. Gas is like food. Give it energy. Love it. Treat it with any electronic that you love and desire, that if it breaks, what am I going to do? It's the same as your body. They say to treat your body as a temple, but even treat it better as a temple. Treat it as something that if you were to lose, you wouldn't be able to function. And then we have the color black. The color black signifies, I can never say that word. The color black is really saying to really go back and reflect, and to really look at your shadows in the night. the color black, is when something is triggering you, especially like, say for example, if you just started getting into a new relationship, or you're in an existing relationship and they do something that triggers you and pisses you off. Why is that pissing you off? Am I feeling abandonment? Is this something triggering from my past? It's not truly them, it's something triggering you from what has happened in your past. So you really need to think about it and, you know, get the healing from that, so then it doesn't bother you anymore. And what did you do to make yourself feel better when something triggered you? Did you go shopping? Did you go out on a date with a friend and start drinking and numb yourself? Because when we do these things, then the next time somebody triggers us and it triggers us in the same way, we're going to go back to reflect the things that harm us. Like when you start drinking too much, or you go partying too much, and then you get very emotional, depressed, and then you end up doing a call to someone and you do it when you're drinking, and you're like, oh shoot, I regret doing that call. So you need to do the things when something triggers you. Do something good, like exercise, take a new project, do an art class, something like that, because that's actually a good feeling. But when we do things to hurt ourselves, then it makes us get addictions, and then it creates more problems in our relationships. So really conquer your shadows. And then we have your oracle blessings is a new beginning. The new year that's coming, my lovely Taurus. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. A beautiful card of a beautiful dove with light within that's coming in with this new year for you, my lovely Taurus. And then when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So I feel like you're going to be bringing in good love in December. But remember, not just all lust and attraction and fatal attraction. You need to respect yourself and put your boundaries. And if you see warning signals, you need to say, wait a minute, are these my pheromones going crazy that I'm not really thinking straight? You need to really respect yourself. And if a person is doing something that you don't really like their values, you need to say, hey, well, maybe this person isn't right for me. So I hope, my lovely Taurus, liked these messages for your love reading. Remember to click like and subscribe. Until my next messages for the new year. Happy holidays, my lovely Taurus, and keep safe.